Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at United Health, another update on this chart, and quickly on the long time frame we are focusing on the green scenario where we expect to find support within the green support zone between $260 down to around $96. And yeah, we started this with a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then another 1, 2, and this being the third wave up, where we would now be in the fourth wave to the downside. And yet with the recent developments, this fourth wave looks like it's choosing a more bearish path rather. And yeah, we may have started, it's becoming increasingly likely that we have started the direct fifth wave to the downside. But with the likelihood of us going higher in a C wave, in this case going lower as we go down, we also need to start considering the possibility that maybe we formed still an A wave here, and now we had maybe a small B wave up here, and we are going also directly in the orange scenario to the downside. Now that would take us directly lower. It's not my preferred scenario. My preferred interpretation at the moment is that we are taking the path where we are completing the fifth wave to the downside. And it is unfortunate, we have been tracking this support zone for over 2 months, and yeah, it just didn't hold. But on the bright side of that, we are now in the green support zone, which is the long time frame support zone for reversal to new all-time highs. So that is still very much in the picture, very probable, I may say. And yeah, with that said, I will remove the direct upside count at the moment from the chart. I will remove the support zone as well. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Sometimes these things happen, and we can still consider that we may get this as an A wave, and it could even turn out to be a 5-wave move A wave, although with the latest pushes making this look much more impulsive, it's even more likely that we are in the yellow scenario here, where we completed an A wave either down here or here. And yeah, we will see about that later. I will actually remove the white scenario momentarily until we get some more price action in this region, because it may even turn out we had something like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another 4, 5 to the downside to complete the actual A wave. But that's not my preferred interpretation at the moment. I do still see upside on the way, at least in some sort of a correction. And yeah, we are still going even lower on the RSI, and in a fifth wave normally is where we find divergence. And if we look here, we went quite low in this large third wave, very strong move to the downside. And yeah, I would expect to find a reversal before we actually find a new low on the RSI. But yeah, nothing is impossible overall. And the way I am tracking this movement at the moment is with the C wave starting from here, from this B wave top, and we had probably here a 1, a 2, and then another 1, 2, and I think here in this move to the downside there are 2 1 2 setups based on the retracements here for the fourth waves, and I would count it at the moment as a 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5. So I can assume that this movement to the downside would be a match, a fifth wave for this wave 1, and I would actually expect this movement to continue, maybe for one more quick low here close to the level that we are at now, not a very deep low, but then I could see another 4-5 pattern that would match this 1-2. And for that I will provide you the resistance zone because we may not get the next low that would finish this movement to the downside, which would be the third wave. We could go directly higher, and in the end it wouldn't change much even if we do form a new one more slightly lower low. But yeah, overall I expect at the moment to see maybe one more low here, maybe two more small lows in this area, and then I expect at least a retracement into the yellow resistance zone for the larger wave 4. And who knows, we may even complete this movement to the downside, because remember, I consider this as a double 1-2 setup in this area. This may in the end be just a 1-2 and a 3, and overall end it directly, complete it directly, and then we could actually see a retracement that would take us much higher. I can't give you a target at all at the moment, but we can imagine that it should get to a support zone, not a support zone, in this case it would be a resistance zone between $306 down to around $270. But yeah, at the moment that is about it. And one more thing I want to mention, actually I have a couple more things. Yeah, if we are in the orange scenario, we could see, as I said previously, more direct downside where we complete the entire wave 4 in this next 5-wave move, and it could have been 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5, something like that. And I can give you an extension for that, and I can provide you the extension for the idea of the white scenario where we are still to complete a 5th wave. And an ideal extension would be the 100% extension for a C wave, but considering how weak the B wave was, we may, well, not even really depending on that, I really see it ending somewhere in this area, especially because we also have the 38.2% retracement level here at $150 that should also provide some support. Now, I also want to provide you an extension, and I will mark this as the orange extension, and I will leave those levels on the chart so we are focusing on those. And then I want to provide you the extension for an ideal wave 5 level that we would reach, and that would be between $229 down to around $183, and I could also count it, let's say 187 rather. Yeah, so between 229 down to around 188, those would be the ideal levels for a 5th wave in this case. And yeah, we may get there directly with the yellow scenario here. At the moment, I expect lower. You have the resistance levels, you have the overall levels, and don't forget the large time frame picture. We are in the green support zone that is should take us to new all-time highs, meaning upside even from now maybe over 200%. Okay, so yeah, these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll try to do that in the days and weeks ahead. Overall, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.